Hi, so it's a hot topic right now. Should you buy a home or should you rent in 2022? Really the choice is yours. I bought a home 2 years ago. This is my this is my third home that I've purchased and the only home I own right now. um, I set out to get us a house. I have an 11-year-old son. Um, we had a lot of issues, basically trying to find accommodations with my income varying because I haven't had a lot of financial stability. But, anyways, I'm trying to give you some backstory on that. So, of course, we encountered things like homelessness, and we also had several apartments. The last apartment we had was a studio apartment in Los Angeles that I was paying about $1,000 a month. And okay, a little bit more backstory. So I'm originally from Louisiana, another high high market housing market, right? I'm from New Orleans specifically. So okay, so looking at those two places, I have New Orleans and Los Angeles. I knew that I wouldn't be able to afford a home anytime soon. So I set out and I went online and I found homes in a certain price range from what I had in savings. Um, Buying a fixer upper isn't for everyone. I've learned a lot along the way. I've made a lot of mistakes. It's not an easy task to do by yourself if you don't have a lot of home renovation skills, or if you don't have a friend or a significant other that can help you. It's a way different scenario for me, anyways. So, but from our experience of, moving around, struggling to find an apartment, applying for apartments, having apartments, that you're paying all this money for, you have all these issues with. I just I just really wanted to have just a house and not go through the scrutiny of applying for an apartment and giving them all this money to live in a box. To live in a box. That was my issue. So, uh, anyway, so should you buy a house or rent? I definitely recommend home ownership, even though America makes it real clear that you don't own anything. That's why if you read the millionaire books, you'll see that they say, they know about owning property because the more money you have, the more you can get sued for, and your assets can be seized. And that's a whole nother topic. But anyways, I do recommend purchasing a house with within your budget. Don't overextend yourself. A first house is a first house. It might not be a perfect house. It might not be the house you really want, but it's a first house. It's a starter house. You can always buy another. You can always sell your house. Things like that. I should have made notes. And please, even though, so you're buying a fixer upper, there's going to be problems with the house, but there are important things to note right now that repairs and renovations are not cheap. Like a roof is not cheap. It's not a cheap repair. Most fixer upper homes that you will run across or find will need a new roof. They might need a new furnace, things like that. So if you calculate your budget, it's not just the purchase cost. Like say you have $30,000 and you buy a house that's $15,000, and you need to also consider all these things that you might have to fix. I'm just giving you that advice ahead of time so that you won't run into crazy problems later.